Hello guys, good afternoon to everyone. Once again, this is Sir Mio Vlogs. Welcome to my mini paradise, my mini garden in Gomez Street, Pamplona 1, Las Piñas City. How are you today? I hope you're fine, safe and healthy. And for today's update is I will be showing to you, presenting to you the one that I propagate. This is the ever popular hanging house plant. This is called the Tangled Hearts Vine plant. So observe that this plant is so small, and this is for me. I consider this as one of those house plant that is best in terms of trailing and hanging plant. I was so happy guys because I was able to have a successful propagation of this plant, and this plant is only propagated by means of stem cutting. To my surprise, after 2 weeks of waiting, I'm not really expecting that my propagation will be successful. As what you can see here guys, I propagated this in the small container, and I use soils that are combination of pumice, loam soil, vermicast, and rice hull. I also put some sandy soils for this plant. Then for it to be able to have a successful propagation, you are not allowed to place this in full sun or direct sun because this is prone to sun burning, and tendency is, worst scenario is that this plant, instead of having a green color for its foliage, this plant leaves will turn into purple one. So it means that if there are already purple colors in the foliage, that means to say that we are placing and putting much of our tangled hearts vine in full sun. So this is best grown and recommended to place in cool shaded portion wherein it gets indirect sunlight. Then I was really happy guys to have this plant again. I will be showing to you in my next vlog the mother plant. So stunning guys. Also, based on what you are seeing right now, this is already trailed because there are plants that are now at the bottom of our pot. This plant has a shallow root system. Overwatering is not allowed for this plant because this is considered to be one of those succulent plants that are hanging, climbing, and trailing plants. So this plant doesn't need to be watered every day because if you do so, instead of having a healthy, excellent looking appearance for its foliage and plant, your plant will die easily because of root rotting. We don't want that to happen, so might as well check the status of the soil. If you think that the top soil is 2 to 3 inches dry, so we'll have to make use of the barbecue stick and insert that stick in the soil. Then kindly pull it. Then be sure that you are not shocking or touching the roots. Then after you gently pull it, if there are soils that are seen in the barbecue stick, it means that the topsoil is dry, but take note that the bottom part is still moist. So we are advised to do misting. Misting is done by spraying water by means of bottled spray container. We are not allowed to overwater this plant. Then when you think that after you gently pull the stick and there are no soils that are seen or evident, that's the best time for you to water the plants. So for me guys, this is also one of those house plants that I considered helping you to focus more of your studies, concentration, because this is one of those plants that will help you to maintain your focus, concentration when you are studying. So this is one of the best plans for studies, and to my surprise guys, after I placed this in my study room, I learned a lot of things. I think clearly, and all of the thoughts that are not needed, of course, that will be eliminated because of this plant. So the more I see this plant in my study table, the more I'm feeling energized, happy, energetic, and motivated. Ayan po siya guys. 'Di ba nakakatuwa kasi hindi ko talaga na-expect na magkakaroon ako ng halaman na super ganda at hindi ako makapaniwala din na I was able to have a successful propagation of this plant, Tangled Hearts Vine, by means of soil propagation. So for me, soil propagation is one of the best for all of the succulent plants. already tried already tried water propagation, but it's not successful kasi ang mga succulent plants guys, katulad ng jade plant, jadelet plant, snake plant, and other types of plants na succulent in terms of its nature, will not be successful if you try to make use of the water propagation kasi na-stagnant ang pinaka tubig doon sa pinaka glass container at ayaw po ng mga halaman na ganoon. Ayun siya guys, oh. Nag-trail na po siya. Nakakatawa, di ba? You can also propagate this guys if you want. So why rosary or tangled hearts vine? For some, they call this as rosary plant because of its laces, because of those foliage leaves that are considered beads. If you try to look more closely on its physical appearance guys, ayan po siya. So ang ginamitan ko ng soil is fast draining po. Wag po kayo magpapawala nito guys. Proven and tested na ang halaman na to ang magbibigay sa inyo rin ng magandang opportunity para po makapag-concentrate kayo sa mga bagay na importante. And succulent plants are best for me. So for you to be able to have a success growth, and if you want your plants to last for couple of years, of course, we will take care of this plant excellently and properly. Again, I repeat, for this plant to have a mature stem and leaves, be sure that you are monitoring its growth and progress, and also see to it that you are placing this in indirect sunlight, in the windowsill where it gets filtered sunlight. Kasi gustong-gusto ng ganitong halaman ng filtered sunlight. Wag naman po yung sobra. Lahat po ng sobra is masama para sa ating halaman, katulad po ng ganitong halaman. Well, everything is good but in moderation, just like what Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray from the Philippines said during her top 5 question and answer portion. So I think that's it for today. I'm talking a lot here. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your continued appreciation, love, support, and trust to Sir Mio Vlogs. This channel wouldn't be possible without your help. Until next time, ciao ciao, ingat po tayong lahat. God bless us all. Enjoy the rest of your day.